I've been doing some thinking. All the victims of Dr. Disrespect, you all need to come forward. Y'all need to come forward. We don't know how many victims out there. We don't know how long he's been getting away with this. But for all you victims out there that are fans and probably met up with Dr. Disrespect, y'all need to come forward. You need to come forward with proof, text, or whatever. Come with proof. Don't get quiet now. For all the victims out there, don't get quiet now. Come forward. I was doing some thinking, people. Now, I see that you see where he takes his wig off. So I know that this guy wears a wig. I kind of see that Dr. Disrespect kind of like to disguise himself a lot when he do YouTube videos. And I've been doing a lot of thinking. He's going to be very hard to spot in public because there's no telling how many wigs this man have. This man might have blonde hair wigs. He might have all types of wigs in his house. So now that he is labeled as a pedophile, I think Dr. Disrespect is going to be pretty hard to spot in public. He's going to be really hard to spot in public. Now, somebody like EDP 445, you can easily spot him in public. But I think Dr. Disrespect is the kind of guy that, and you know what? If it is true of him meeting up with his minors, I'm going to assume that he probably disguised himself very differently. He seemed like that. He seemed like this kind of guy that's a pro at that. That he can disguise himself very differently and no one won't recognize him. So I wouldn't put it past this creep here that he probably did meet up with a minor, but not like this. He probably met up with a minor with blonde hair and no one probably didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the kind of type of guy he is. And I've been saying this for many, many years, people. Pedophiles are very sneaky people. And Dr. Disrespect seemed like a very arrogant guy. I don't know him personally. I never met him. But sometimes I'm a very good judge of character. And just by looking at this guy, I can just look at this guy and tell, and look into his eyes in this picture, that he's a very arrogant guy. A sneaky, arrogant scumbag. And there's no telling how long this guy has been disguising himself. Hell, this guy probably got away with fraud, identification fraud. Pretending to be somebody on identification. There's no telling. I just got a weird feeling about this guy. And I apologize for coughing in my video. I know you guys are like, damn, my opinions, like, you coughing in your videos? I just been pretty sick lately, though, you guys. But I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better. I just been pretty sick. But back to Dr. Disrespect. Nah, man. I got a weird, disturbing feeling about this guy. I do. Some weird feeling about this guy. Disturbing feeling about this guy. And I think he's that kind of guy. I mean, what kind of moron gonna make a video and say, yeah, I cheated on my wife? Not that I care if he cheated on his wife or not, but I'm just saying, why would you openly admit something like that you cheated on your wife? So you mean to tell me that you would rather date a minor? You would cheat on your wife for a minor? Is that what you're saying? Kind of very, very weird there, Dr. Disrespect. Very weird. comments you said right there. I wish my wife, you know what? I wish my wife would get on live stream and saying like, yeah, I cheat on my husband. I'm like, what? I done went right up in that room and knocked them headset right off her ears and embarrassed her ass too. If my wife sat there and said that while I'm in the house on live stream and said, yeah, I cheat on my husband. I said, you did what? I said, oh, that's a now I'm gonna embarrass your ass on live stream. You damn right I would have did that. I would have embarrassed her ass if she would have openly admitted that in front of thousands of people on live stream. And just like what I said in my last video, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, he got too comfortable. He got too comfortable. And it's like what Chris Hansen said. I remember Chris Hansen said this 3 or 4 years ago when EDP 445 got busted. Is that that's what these people would do. When they gain that notoriety, when they get like pretty popular on social media, they'll use that to try to get to minors. They feel like, oh, well, I'm famous, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm famous, everybody loves me. Oh, I can talk to minors and stuff like that. That's how they get. That's the mentality of some of these popular people think. They get very arrogant. They get very freaking arrogant and they get way too comfortable with their fans out there. But you know what they say? When you got too comfortable with your fans out there, that's when you slipped up. But you know, it's just like what I said it's just like what I said at the beginning. You know, if there's any victims out there that Dr. Disrespect has tried to get with or said any nasty, disgusting, perverted things to you minors out there, y'all need to come forward. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to show your face on camera, none of that type of stuff. Make a video and talk with your voice like how I'm doing and show us all the text. Because this guy needs to get buried. He needs to get buried, man. He needs to be put out. You know what I'm saying? You know, now is the time, people, for all the victims out there. If there's any allegations about Dr. Disrespect, come forward. If you're too shy to talk, if you're too shy to show your face on camera, don't show your face. Make a video like what I'm doing now and explain and show people that about this guy. Because I got a feeling that he's done this before. I just get the feeling that Dr. Disrespect is like I try to tell y'all, I think he's one of these guys that goes around disguising himself as somebody different. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I think this is why this guy do what he does. I can just look at this guy and tell he's very arrogant and very slick. I don't know. Whatever minor he met up with, I guarantee you he looked at very differently. I guarantee you that. The feds need to bust in his place. The feds really need to investigate this guy. I'm pretty sure whatever allegations he's got with minors now, I'm pretty sure he probably done deleted all the evidence off his phone. He probably done destroyed the evidence by now. Same thing like EDP. EDP did the same thing. We all know EDP, whatever allegations he had with the minors, we know he destroyed that phone, probably burnt it, threw it in the river somewhere. And I'm thinking the same thing about Dr. Disrespect. Whatever evidence that was out there is all on his phone. Everything that we need to know about this sick guy, evidence, is all on Dr. Disrespect's phone. And I know he probably destroyed it by now. He probably done got rid of it by now. Destroyed it, burned it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but I'm assuming he probably did that. But yeah, all the victims out there, y'all need to come forward and say something about this man. Put this man away. This man don't need to be lurking around on the internet. This man ain't no fan of y'all, man. This is a sick man right here. This man right here likes children. And y'all gonna sit there and protect a guy like this? You gonna protect him? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You need to, you victims out there need to come forward, man. Stop being hush. Stop being hush mode about this. This is serious stuff right here. Serious stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep watch. And for all the people out there who's defending Dr. Disrespect, for all the people who's assuming that, oh, well, Chuck gonna make another video, he's probably gonna make about 10 or 20, 30, 40 videos about Dr. Disrespect. I can make whatever video I wanna do. If you don't like it, don't watch my videos. I did the same thing with EDP, and I'll do the same thing with Dr. Disrespect. Because ain't none of y'all can stop me unless you false flag my videos. But other than that, I'll just make a brand new account and just do it again and again and again and again and again. Or I just put it all on my Rumbles channel. So either way, it's going to backfire on you guys, regardless. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to be on the standby. I'm going to keep watching more videos about Dr. Disrespect. I might make videos about him tomorrow if I have the time. But we'll see. But anyway, peace.